If you approach a girl and you talk and you try and talk to her and you fail completely, within 30 seconds she's forgotten. You come over and you're awkward and you fuck up and you fall over or something embarrassing, whatever. 30 seconds later, she's moved on. She's back on Instagram. She doesn't care, right? Yep. She doesn't care. You may care. It might stick in your mind, but they don't care, right? And you have to understand, I know it's a bit cliche, it's a bit boring, but we're all going to die. We're all here temporarily. Yep. You know, and there's bigger problems in the world. So you're just going to have to bite the bullet. You just have to get your shit together and bite the bullet. That's the first thing. Right. And that's one of the things I like to say. We're all temporarily immortal. Whatever you've been through in your life has yet to kill you. Going over to that bitch and her rejecting you, you won't die. It'll be fine. You'll be okay. You know, so that's the first thing you have to do. And there's no risk without reward. That's another thing. So that's how life works, right? But one more thing. If you're around boys who are about it, you'll be about it. If every time you go to the club, your boys are constantly going up to girls, you're going to end up going up to girls. Facts. If your boys are a bunch of bitches, you're going to be a bitch. Facts. We, as men have always existed in armies and gangs. Since the dawn of human time, men have always existed in armies and gangs. That's what men did. So you have to choose your army, choose your gang. That's how the normal masculine male role is in a gang. I'm a millionaire and I live with my brother and my cousin. I like living with other men because when I'm with guys, my mind's more on it for business. Yes. My mind's more on it for training. If I just live with just me and one chick, even me, I'm more lazy. I'm not lazy because it's not who I am, but I'm more lazy. Yeah. But when I live with my brother and I see him start training, even if I don't feel like training, well, I don't want to be the bitch. Now he's training. Well, I'm not going to watch him do it and not do it. Right. Now I have to do it. And then I'll do it. And then he will, just to annoy me, do it again. Literally, this has happened. This happened last week. He'll do it again, another hour. And I'll be like, well, I can't be the punk. I'm the older brother. I got to do it again. Yeah. Right? So you push each other, right? You push each other. Accountability. You push each other. Yep. So it's the way of the gang. So if you're really scared to go up to girls, then you need to have a conversation with who you hang around with. Why? Are they all scared? Are you talking about money? Probably not. Scared of going up to girls, not talking about money. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
So how to get hot girls part 2. So we've discussed how there's a lot of factors you can't control. That's why it's a numbers game. The solution to all the factors you can't control is numbers game. Approach. Never blow out by losing your honor. If they're not open for business, fuck them off. Let's assume they are open for business. You've gone up to them, you said hello, whatever. Told you have to be yourself because you ain't going to be anyone else for any long period of time. You're now a G. You're now a high-value individual, so being yourself is going to be valuable. Let me tell you something. Imagine I did a course on how to play piano, but we never actually played piano. We just sat here and talked about pianos, how pianos work, the basic rules of piano, the infrastructure of pianos, the different types of keys there are, blah, blah, blah. When you sit in front of a piano, are you going to be able to play the piano? No, you're not. And it's the same with girls. I can only give you so much advice. The only way you're going to get good at getting girls is to start getting girls. The reason I'm the best is because I've been through, I don't even know how many women. I don't know how many approaches. I don't know how many situations. I don't know how many turnarounds, how many shit tests. I've been through it all because I speak to lots and lots and lots of females. So the easiest way to get good with females is to speak to lots and lots and lots of females. The easiest actionable piece of advice I can get you to get good at getting girls is you need to be speaking to 1 or 2 new girls a day. Now, the coward's way is Facebook and Instagram. But every hot girl, their inbox is already full of people. It's very difficult to differentiate yourself from everyone else in that inbox. So that's not really the best way. You need to be interacting with 2 to 3 new females a day. They haven't got to be that hot. They can be 6s, 7s, whatever. But you need to be interacting with them one way or another. If you interact with 2 or 3 new females a day, every day for 3 months, you're going to have a different quality of game than before you did so. You're going to have the girls who are rude to you. You have the girls who want to talk. You're going to go through it all. But let me give you some basic tips and tricks. The number one thing as a man you cannot do in any situation when it comes to females or anything else is compromise your honor, compromise your respect. So for me personally, I'll tell you how I do it. Let's say I get a lot of girls from social media nowadays because my Instagram page is off the chain. So you can tell by my Instagram page, if you know me, I'm a fun guy to be with. Females only want fun. It's all females care about is fun. So my Instagram's a little bit intimidating. So I removed the intimidation factor. I talked to them for a little bit. Within an hour or two, I'm saying WhatsApp. Now, when I ask for their WhatsApp, it's because it's more personal than an Instagram page. Instagram's for everybody. WhatsApp's for people you really know. So it's an escalation point. And either they agree and give it to me, or at this point, there's some points of contention. Now, if there's some points of contention, some small ones, I don't mind it. They might say, why do you want my WhatsApp? And I'll say, oh, my Instagram's slow on my phone. I make up some shit excuse. Because they want me to have some bullshit excuse. They know my excuse is bullshit. They know why I want it. I say my Instagram's slow. If they say, oh, if they contend again, oh, but I don't have to give my number out. I'll just say, okay, no problem. That's it. And then they'll go, okay, so what are you doing today? Bang, that's the conversation over. That's it, done. They lost their chance with me by not giving me their number when I demanded it. That's how I roll. Let me tell you something. Leave them on scene. Leave them ignored. She wants you more than ever. You can come back to her 3 months later. If you come back to her a week later, she's going to give you attitude. You can't do that. You got to leave it for such a long period of time she genuinely believes she was forgotten about. This is the abundance mentality. I'm talking to so many females. If I ask for your number after an hour and you're not going to give it to me, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Because you're too much fucking work for me. I ain't got time for that shit. Because I'm going to fuck someone today anyway. I'm at that level, so I don't really have to play your fucking game. If they give me the WhatsApp, that's an escalation. Within another hour or 2 hours, I'm looking to arrange a date. I am not the guy who sits there talking away. That's how you end up in the friend zone. I'm not that guy. Let's go for coffee. Oh, really? So soon? And then I'll say something like, well, you think you can get to know someone over messages? And they'll be like, well, no one says yes to that. Go, no, but you know, we just started talking. I said, well, you're not going to ever know me, and I'm never going to know you. You seem too complicated for me to work out over WhatsApp. That's what I'll say. And they'll either go, okay, and we'll sort out a date, or they'll go some other bullshit. Oh, well, you know, I just gave him the... If it's more bullshit, I say, okay, no problem, and ignore them. That's how it is. Because I deal with so many females. For me, it's a numbers game. I have so many females on my phone, I can't possibly reply fast enough. So I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're a 10. You want to play these games with me, I'm not playing them. I don't play the games. Because you can never sacrifice your honor. So any female I've ever interacted with, even ones I haven't fucked, could not go through the history of our conversations and find anything that compromises me as a man. Keep that in mind when you're writing shit. That's really important. Because women only want to fuck guys they respect. They don't want to fuck any other guy. They don't want to fuck handsome guys. They want to fuck guys they respect. And if you sacrifice your respect, then she doesn't want to fuck you. So why do you want to meet her? You got to always keep the end goal in mind. Why do you want to go on a date with this girl? Is it to be her friend? Is it to buy her dinner? Is it to listen to her stories about her fucking other dickhead friends? Or is it to fuck her? Because if it's to fuck her, then you need to keep that in mind and not sacrifice your respect. If you have to sacrifice your respect to get her to come on a date, then she ain't gonna fuck you anyway, so why do you want the date? You don't. So don't forget the fucking end goal. So to learn, you have to learn about yourself more than you have to learn about women if you want to get good women. You have to know what your strengths and what your weaknesses are. I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses. There's very few, but I know what they are. You have to learn about yourself if you want to learn about women. Imagine I told you to go out into the world and find the best apple you could find.